Hi, I'm Brook Benton. Today we're going to learn how to use the GoFit ProGym. This versatile piece of equipment can be used on its own or anchored in a doorway. I'm here to teach you safe and effective techniques to use your ProGym and get you the results that you want. We'll learn 3 full body workouts today and perform each with a HITT, circuit, and Tabata program. There are a few things to keep in mind before getting started. The ProGym bands can recoil with great force. For your safety, don't use the equipment in close proximity to other people or fragile objects. To extend the life of your ProGym, don't store it in direct sunlight. You want to inspect each tube before using for snags or tears. If you see any of these things, do not use this equipment. It means it's time to replace your ProGym. It's a good idea to check with your physician prior to beginning this or any exercise program to be sure that it's safe for you. Spend your first several sessions just working on mastering the techniques in the tutorial chapter. When you feel ready to progress to the workouts, go at your own pace. Take breaks when you need them. Let's learn about the accessories that come with your ProGym, then let's get to work.
How to install the door anchor. Specific exercises require different anchor positions, such as upper, middle, and lower. Never position the door anchor over the top or under the bottom of the door. Always install the door anchor through the hinge edge of the door, sliding the door anchor between the door and the door jamb. Be sure the loop part of the door anchor is on the exercise side of the door. Close, latch, and lock the door, securing the door anchor in place. The stopper part of the door anchor must be on the non-exercise side of the door, keeping the door anchor from pulling through. Here's how to put on the ankle cuffs and attach the resistance tubes. When attaching tubes, with your thumb, push the gate of the handle's carabiner open. Slide the tube O-ring over the nose and into the basket of the carabiner. Make sure the gate is properly closed and all connections are secure before use. When changing to the ankle cuffs, use the removable carabiner from the ProGym handles to connect the ankle cuff O-rings to the ProGym tubes. Once you have checked that your connections are secure, then attach the ankle cuff to your ankle. To adjust the ankle cuff, pull the opposite end of the ankle cuff strap through the O-ring. Then, pull the strap to the desired comfort around your ankle and attach the Velcro side together for a secure connection around the O-ring. Once connected, make sure the ankle strap is not too tight around your ankle. Double check that the carabiner and all the connections are secure before starting your exercises.
So my friend Alex and I are going to show you some exercises with your door anchor positioned above the top hinge of the door. Alex, go ahead and grab the handles. You're going to step back far enough away from the door that you're feeling quite a bit of tension, then sink down through a squat. These are called jump squats. It's a lower body exercise that strengthens the quads and the glutes. You want to land light like an antelope, not heavy like an elephant, and then leap up in the air. Use the resistance to help you go deeper in the squat than you could go with freestanding body weight alone. These are jump squats. Rows are an upper body exercise that strengthen the lats or the wing muscles. You're going to take the handles, bring them right past your rib cage. Your elbows should slide right past your torso like slots in a toaster. These are rows. High-to-low wood chops are a great exercise to strengthen through the entire body, especially the shoulders, the obliques, and the quads. You're going to reach towards the hinge. Make sure that anchor is on the inside of the door above the hinge. Reach towards the hinge, Alex. And then wood chop outside of your knee. Because you have a core, your upper and lower body can move independently. Notice how Alex's knees stay facing forward. All of the rotation is coming in his trunk. Reach towards the hinge and then chop right outside of the knee. Now, if this is a little bit too much tension for you, you can always lose one handle and perform the high-to-low wood chop with only one handle. These are high-to-low wood chops. A decline chest press is an upper body exercise that strengthens the chest muscles, the pecs. You want to position yourself in split stance, as Alex is demonstrating right now. Elbows are slightly below shoulder height. Exhale as you press the handle slightly below shoulder height, and then back in. Notice the door anchor is still on the inside of the door above the top hinge. These are decline chest presses. Stiff arm lat pull downs are an upper body exercise that strengthen the lats and the triceps. You're going to get a little bit of tension in the tube, then slightly bend the knees so you're feeling good and stable, then pull the handles just past your hip bones, then slowly bring them back in towards the hinge. These are stiff arm lat pull downs. Alex now has the door anchor positioned below the bottom hinge of the door on the inside of the door. He's doubled up the tension by adding a second band here inside the single carabiner. Alex, let's demonstrate some high rows. High rows are an upper body exercise that strengthen the back and the deltoids. Alex is going to bend the knees just slightly to get in a stable position and then pull the handles at or slightly below shoulder height. Squeeze right through here as you come back into those high rows. These are high rows. Bicep curls are an upper body exercise that strengthen the front of the arm, the biceps. Alex is going to position himself in a stable position, knees slightly bent, elbows are slightly off of the rib cage. So he's going to hold them out as he turns his palms up and then pulls those handles in towards the shoulders and then extends back out. Now, if two bands are a little bit too much tension, release one and do this with a single tube for your bicep curls. These are bicep curls. Incline chest presses are an upper body exercise that strengthen the chest and the deltoids. Alex is going to begin in a stable split position. His hands are slightly above his hips, and then he'll exhale and press the handles out to shoulder height. Inhale back in, exhale out. These are incline chest presses. Triceps French press is an upper body exercise that strengthens the backs of the arms, the triceps. Now, Alex and I have released one of those bands because this is a very challenging exercise, probably too much to have both tubes in. So he's going to position himself in split stance. That means your weight is on the front leg, the back foot is like a kickstand, both arms are going to come up overhead. Now, triceps French press is a single joint exercise. He's not going to move at all at his shoulder joint. He'll only move at the elbow joint as he brings the knuckles back towards the back of the shoulders and then exhales and extends. Inhale, exhale. Try to stay very still and quiet through the shoulders, only move at the elbows. This is triceps French press. With the door anchor still positioned below the bottom hinge of the door on the inside of the door, Alex has now placed the ankle cuff around one leg. He's going to demonstrate a vertical knee lift. This is going to strengthen the quads, the glutes, the hip flexors, and also improve agility. You'll step forward with your free leg, vertical leap, step back and tap. Up and tap. And you want to work on lifting a little bit higher with a little bit more force and power. Exhale as you drive, inhale, tap back. These are vertical knee lifts. Hip adduction is a lower body exercise that strengthens through the inner thighs. Alex is going to start with his feet a little bit wider than hips width, then take the inside foot and cross it to the front of the freestanding foot. This is hip adduction, hip adduction. Standing Superman is a full body exercise that primarily strengthens the lower back and the glutes. Alex is going to reach his arms overhead as he hyperextends here at his back, stretches through his hip, and reaches that leg back. Come on in and reach. Notice this should be stretching through the front of the shoulder as we open the hips and strengthen the lower back. This is Standing Superman. Alex and I are now going to teach you some freestanding exercises using the band. You're going to straddle over your ProGym, And exaggerate your natural turnout. So this is called a sumo squat. When you exaggerate the natural turnout, now you want to be sure that your knees track in the same direction as those toes. Your hands are going to come right behind your head and open through your chest here. So you feel a nice stretch in your chest and in the front of the shoulder. Now prying those knees open, sink down through your sumo prisoner squat, and then exhale, drive to the top. You should be a standing plank at the top. Deep flexion at the knee and hips at the bottom of the prisoner squat. Continue to work on thoracic spine extension. That means lengthening through your mid-back. This is a prisoner squat. Now Alex is going to add a plyometric lunge with his prisoner squat. He'll come through one prisoner squat, then take the back leg and leap it over the ProGym. Back to prisoner squat, and then plyometric lunge. Now I want you to be aware with the plyometric lunge, your knee should land right over your ankle. So be sure that you leap wide enough that that front knee is right over the ankle. These are prisoner squats into plyometric lunges. They strengthen the glutes, the quads, and they improve athletic power. Bicep curl to press is an upper body exercise that strengthens through the biceps and through the shoulders. Alex is going to begin keeping the elbows digging into his rib cage, bringing the handles up towards the shoulders, and then pressing overhead. At the top, the wrist should be over the elbow, over the shoulder, over the hip, knee, ankle, all the way up. This is bicep curl to press. Overhead squats are a full body exercise. They strengthen through the quads and the glutes, but they also work on your posture, especially on lengthening through your mid-back, your thoracic spine. So Alex is going to take those handles, press straight overhead, hello shoulders on that press. Then he's going to sink down through a squat while continuing to work on keeping the arms as lifted as possible. Try not to collapse through those arms as you sink down into the squat. This is an overhead squat. Front shoulder raise to lateral shoulder raise is an upper body exercise to strengthen through the anterior deltoids and the lateral delts. So to strengthen your shoulders. Alex is going to start by reaching those arms straight forward up to shoulder height, then come back down to the hips, then reach out into an iron cross. This is a front shoulder raise into lateral shoulder raise. Lateral bounds, also known as skaters, are a lower body exercise that strengthen through the ankle and through the glutes. They also work on helping you learn how to decelerate. A lot of injuries happen when we stop and change directions quickly. Skaters, also known as lateral bounds, are going to help you master that technique. I'm going to have Alex jump over the band and land on a single foot, weaving the other leg through. The greater that weave, the more you're going to feel a little stretch in your hip. So really try to shoot that leg all the way through, weave it like the piece of thread goes through an eye of the needle. Now Alex is going to add direction with this. He's going to move up the band and then back down the band. These are lateral bounds, also known as skaters. Let's get started with the workout. We're going to place the door anchor above the top hinge, and Alex is ready to demonstrate high-intensity interval training. This is a HITT. Altogether, he'll go for 4.5 minutes, 6 exercises that he'll do for 45 seconds each. Now at home, you'll repeat that 3 times for just over a 15-minute workout. Alex, let's show him what we're going to do here. We'll start facing towards the door. You'll have jump squats for 45 seconds. Then it'll go into 45 seconds of low rows. You'll do a quarter turn, high to low wood chop. Another quarter turn, chest presses, decline chest press. A quarter turn towards me, high to low wood chop. We can't leave one oblique out. We worked one side, we got to work the other side. Then you'll face towards the door anchor, stiff arm lat pull downs to wrap up that 4-minute, 30-second HITT. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Jump squats. Rock it, Alex. Good, nice deep squats. You want to limit the amortization phase, the phase where the feet are on the floor and you're waiting to go again. So it's like you're touching the surface of the sun. Ouch, down, up, down, up. If the vertical leap gets to be a little bit too challenging, just omit the jump and continue with air squats. Alex, you're doing great. You have 15 more seconds. You should feel that ticker talking. Your breath is getting a little bit quicker. You're challenged and uncomfortable. You're not completely breathless. Alex, 10 little seconds left. Jump squats. Yep. You should be looking for a way out, and the only way out is through it. 3, 2, 1, low rows. So brace yourself. Notice how Alex's knees are slightly bent. You're nice and stable. Pull those elbows right past your rib cage. Beautiful. Great work for those lats. We challenged the lower body with the jump squats, and now lats are firing with those rows. Awesome. You've got 15 more seconds here. I lied. You don't have 15 seconds. You have 15 more seconds. Here, go. You got this. Looking great. For the last 10 seconds, give it 10% more effort. Beautiful. 5. And take a quarter turn, high to low wood chop. Great rotation through the trunk. You'll feel the obliques firing right over here as you chop outside of the knee. Now be sure as you squat, those knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. It is okay if that doesn't mean 12 o'clock. You may have a natural turnout, totally fine. Not totally fine if the knees go in and the toes are out. Come on, Alex, 20 seconds, baby, let's do it. HITT. This is not just upper body, this is not just lower body, this is not just core. It's all three put together. High to low wood chop, one of my favorite all-time exercises. 10 seconds, Alex. You're doing great. Hang in there for 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to the front. Here we go, let's strengthen the pecs. Nice, good stable position in this lunge. And notice that the bands are above the arms. It's gonna bother your arms if you have that tubing right below your arms, so instead you want it over the arms. Alex, can you scoot maybe a little further out? Oh yeah, that's the goodness. The burn is temporary, the pride lasts longer. Breakthroughs happen when we work in places that make us feel a little challenged, a little uncomfortable. You know where comfort gets you? Nowhere. We don't work in our comfort zone. We work to places that are challenging and uncomfortable, because that's where we see results. Here's 3, 2, 1, turn towards me, high to low wood chop. Can't leave out that other oblique. Nice. If you lose your balance, no big deal. Regain it. Maybe you need to step a little closer to the anchor. That's cool. Great. Feeling those great ab muscles working. Good legs. Sink a little deeper in that squat. Perfect. You've got 20 seconds here. Nice. That break is gonna feel sweet. It's gonna feel real sweet, Alex, and good news. You'll hit it in 1 minute. In 1 minute, this is all done. The pain is temporary, the pride lasts longer. Here's 3, 2, 1, turn towards the door anchor, stiff arm lat pull downs. Great. Feeling those good triceps working, feeling the back working. I know, you feel like that heart's about to pound up out of your chest. You can do this. You've got 30 little seconds left, 30 seconds. I hope you're breathing like Alex is. Lots of good deep breath. In 25 seconds, we'll take a 1-minute break, and then you will do this whole HITT over 2 more times at home. 15 seconds to go. Here's 10 seconds and it's over. Yeah. In all of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll have a full body workout. Done. Woo! That's all it is. One time through, he's gonna break for a minute and pretend he's gonna do it over with you again. You're doing it 2 more times at home. That's about a 15-minute workout, high intensity interval training. This workout is a strength circuit. Alex has the door anchor below the bottom hinge of the door on the inside with the door locked. Here's the exercises we've got. Face towards the door, Alex. He'll start with high rows, bringing those thumbs up to about shoulder height and out. He'll do 8 reps of high rows and then turn the palms up towards the ceiling, bicep curls. It'll be 8 reps. Those elbows are slightly off of the rib cage. Then Alex will take a 180-degree turn, and set it up, stable position for incline chest presses. Then he'll go to split stance, arms overhead, tricep French press. Extend those elbows. From tricep French press, he's going to switch it out for the ankle cuff. Then Alex is going to go into a vertical leap and tap back. This is that knee lift with a vertical leap. He'll do 8 reps, then he'll take a quarter turn into hip adduction. After 8 reps, he'll turn and face towards the door for standing Superman. He'll then take the ankle cuff off of the lead leg, place it on the other leg to repeat on the other side. All right, Alex, let's get to work.
Let's do it.
All right, Alex, let's start with those high rows. In and back. Notice he is squeezing through here, pulling the elbows back to shoulder height or maybe slightly beyond that. Nice, Alex. Your breath is exhale as you pull the elbows back. Bicep curls. With those bicep curls, your elbows are slightly off your rib cage. Only move at your elbow, not at your shoulders. Next, you'll take a 180-degree turn, face out for incline chest presses. These strengthen the chest and the shoulders. Out and in. Reach and in. Good. Nice stable position down here. 4, 3, 2 more. Be ready for tricep French press. Arms overhead. Good, Alex. You're stable through here. You're stable through the shoulders. Only move at the elbow joint. 2 more. Switch to your ankle cuff. So release the handles from the carabiners and take that ankle cuff on. All right, let's work some power. Vertical leap to tap back. Leap, tap back. Leap, tap back. Good. Up and back. A little higher on the leap if you can. Even if it's just 2 inches. 2 inches makes a difference. 2 more. Take a quarter turn. Abduct. Good, strengthening through the inner thigh. Standing Superman. Work on hyperextension through your hip, strengthening through the back, strengthening through the glutes, open through the chest and shoulders. Beautiful, Alex. 2 more. Fantastic. Let's move on and take it on the other leg. All right, Alex, we've got it on the other leg. Vertical leap, tap back. Nice, good power knee. I want to be able to drive a truck underneath that leap. Get up there. 4, 3. Take a quarter turn towards me, adduct. Nice. 4 more. 3. The further you move away from the door, the harder this will be. Turn and face towards the door, standing Superman. If you spend a lot of time sitting, standing Superman is one of the best exercises you can do. It opens everything that gets so tight and constricted sitting in a chair. 2 more. Nice job. You looked great. That's 1 time through, but I recommend you do 3 sets at home. 8 reps of each exercise, 3 total sets, and you're done. A Tabata is an excellent workout for getting you into serious shape. It boosts your metabolism, gets your heart rate fired up, and strengthens all through the body with these exercises. Alex, let's show them a prisoner squat into a plyometric lunge. For a Tabata, the on period is 20 seconds. Then you'll have 10 seconds to catch your breath and change positions. If that plyometric is a little bit much for you, make it low impact just by doing lunge forwards over that band. That is your modification in lieu of the prisoner squat to plyometric lunge. Second exercise in our Tabata is a curl into a press. So Alex is going to stand in the center of the band, bicep curl into an overhead press. It'll be 20 seconds on. So Alex, although you do want quality of movement, you want quantity. So as many quality reps as you can get out in 20 seconds, go for it. All right. Third exercise will return us to those prisoner squats to plyometric lunges. The thing is, we only worked one side. Alex, I'd hate to leave you imbalanced. So you'll do a prisoner squat here, other leg plyometric lunges over. And so you always want to think, it's the leg behind the band that is the one that will plyometric lunge over the band when you go from your prisoner squat into that plyo lunge. 20 seconds on, and then 10 seconds to catch that breath. Next, we'll take the handles in hand. We're going to strengthen the legs, strengthen the shoulders, strengthen the lower back, strengthen your posture muscles. Overhead squats. Bands are up. Keep those arms lifted as high as possible. Down and up, down and up. And again, quality and quantity. So as many quality reps as you can bust out in 20 seconds. Do it. We're here to do work, Alex.
Ready.
Ready. Next exercise will take you back to the prisoner squat to plyo lunge. Okay, back to that side. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Take the band in hand. And we'll strengthen those shoulders. Sexy shoulders. Start with front shoulder raises into lateral shoulder raises. Quick, quick, quick like a bunny, not slow like a turtle. Front shoulder raise to lateral shoulder raise. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We'll bring you back to those plyometric lunges. Prisoner squat to plyometric lunge. Good news is, this will be your last time through the prisoner squat to plyometric lunge. Beautiful. Last exercise is going to be those skaters, lateral bounds, over and back, weaving that leg through, getting a nice stretch in the hip. Great work for agility. 20 seconds on, and then you're done. Alex will be done. You'll do it 2 more sets through. So 3 Tabatas for you at home. Alex, let's get to work. Set it up, prisoner squat position. Clock has started. Go. Plyometric lunge over. Good big leap. Know that you have the option just to lunge over that band, alternating lunge forwards if this high impact stuff is a little bit much for your knees, hips, lower back. Or maybe you skipped lunch today and you just need something a little bit easier. Totally fine. Break. 10 seconds off. This is a great time to be switching your equipment out into your hands for curl to press. In 3, 2, 1, go. Bicep curl into overhead press. You're working for speed and quickness here. Good. Nice. Strengthening those biceps, strengthening your deltoids as well. Staying still and stable here through your core. Nice. 5 seconds. This is all out work. 20 seconds, all out. Good. And we're returning to that prisoner squat with a plyometric lunge. You've got this. In 3, 2, 1. Big leaps. Huge. Like I said, I want to be able to drive a Mack truck underneath that leap. Get up there. Nice. It won't last forever, and you won't die. It's 7 seconds. You can do 7 seconds. 5. Beautiful. 10 seconds off. But be getting that band in your hands, ready for overhead squats. Nice length here through the mid-back. Go. Quick, quick, quick. If this gets too hard for you at home, just take those handles back down to your collarbones, omitting the overhead squat and just going to a standard band squat. You just have 5 seconds, Alex. You got this. You got this. And time. Time for some plyometric lunges. Here we go. Prisoner squat. Get ready. 3, 2, fire. Prisoner plyometric. Prisoner plyometric. Lots of blood rushing downtown. You're feeling those quads. You're strengthening those glutes. Fantastic for athletic power here. You have 5 seconds. 5 little seconds, Alex. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's doable. When that little devil in your head says no, your heart has to say, yes, I want this. Go. Front shoulder raise to lateral shoulder raise, strengthening those deltoids. Sexy shoulders here. Nice. You have 10 seconds. Good. Try not to lean backwards as you go into that front shoulder raise. Alex does such a beautiful job demonstrating this posture. 10 seconds off. And it's your last time today. Through prisoner squats to plyometric lunge. Do this. Go. Hit. When you're under fatigue, that's when you have to turn on your mind. 90% of the game is half mental. You gotta want it up here. Your body does what your brain tells it to do. You've got 5 seconds. That was the end of plyometric lunges. But it's time for lateral bound skaters. You have 20 seconds left of work. You got this. Hit it. Lateral bound skaters. What's great about a Tabata, it's short, it's sweet, you work hard, you're not here all day long. It is a quick 4-minute circuit. Nice, Alex, 5 seconds, and Tabata 1 will be done. Yes, Tabata in the bag. Beautiful, you did great. Take a minute to recover, get that heart rate down, drink some water, towel off, then back again for 2 more Tabatas through those same exercises. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. You did great. Visit us at GoFit.com for additional GoFit fitness equipment to complement the workout you just experienced. I'm Brooke Benton, and I'll see you next time.